Hello and welcome to today's video. It's been a long time since I've updated you on the new DVDs that I've had into my collection, and so I thought it was about time that I did. And so behind me, as you can see, there are a selection of videos. I'm going to be putting up there what they are. And let me tell you about this collection. As you know, I'm not one for spending a ton of money on DVDs. And this time, this entire collection of DVDs, there's only one that I actually bought. The rest were all gifted to me. So let's have a quick look through. I've got to thank some of the viewers to this channel for sending me certain videos. I talked about the Marx Brothers on one, and sure enough, a few days later, this turned up from one of our viewers, Chris. Thanks very much for that. Really pleased to get this one. I talked about the fact that I'd bought a Blu-ray player in the summer, and one of the viewers from the channel sent me this group of DVDs. Pleased to say, I didn't have any of them. And of course, Cool Hand Luke is just an absolutely cracking DVD. If you look behind me, you will see the Friends box set. All of the series there. I've liked Friends and I watched it on telly years ago, but it's nice to now have the collection that I can look through. One of the changes that I've added to my DVD collecting of late is that I now have started getting children's DVDs. Not for me, I might ask, but I've got grandchildren, and when they come here, they like to see the TV. And as you're well aware, I did away with streaming, so I don't have Netflix, I don't have Disney and all that sort of stuff. So I don't have the newest cartoons and those sorts of things for them to watch. And so I've been very lucky that this complete section here are children's videos. I did buy a few in the winter. I bought Jungle Book and a few of the other Disney films, but these I was lucky enough to get. On top of that, we have here two Star Wars trilogies. This is the original set with the films from the 70s and the early 80s. And this one here are the prequel trilogy. These are the three later ones, which comprise of the set of those DVDs. Now, these here, there are 56 of them. When I started, there were 97 of them. The ones that have remained are the ones that I wanted because I didn't have them. Many of them were copies of films that I already had, or DVD box sets that I already had. And some of them were DVDs that I just knew that I wasn't going to keep. Those 41, I'm looking here just because I've got some notes here. Those 41 that I didn't decide to keep are now, or were given to the British Heart Foundation, so they will either be sold or whatever they normally do with them. What was the film that I actually bought then? As I said, I bought one out of this lot. And the one that I bought was The Princess Bride. I bought it from Amazon, $5.99, not over the top, quite reasonably priced for a film that I hadn't seen before. And it's really, really good. It's one I've watched since as well. And so that's the only one. All of these DVDs and Blu-rays came to a grand total of £5.99. Now, I'm not going to profess that all DVDs are cheap and you can get them like this. The reason I've come by these, like I said, some people from the channel have been kind enough to send them to me. Others I've got from recycling sites locally. And basically what I do is I take in all of them that are available if they're possible, and I keep the ones that I want, and I generally pass them off the ones that I don't want or the ones that I've got doubles of, to local charities. In the last lot of DVDs that I had, I did a giveaway to 2 people, 5 DVDs and 5 Blu-rays, and they went off to their prospective people. Sadly, not a lot of people were that interested in it, and so I decided that this time I'm not going to do it again. However, I may reinstate that as a giveaway should more people become interested. And the only way you're going to find out about that is to sign up for my newsletter, which goes out every Monday. And in the newsletter, I'll update you with any other ideas for giveaways and things that I decide to do on the channel. And so we've got a nice little collection of DVDs. Some that stand out for me, I think you may remember I said I'd not seen Titanic until quite recently. And in this set, Titanic is there. It's really nice, you know, when you come across these DVDs and when you find so many that you don't have. Since I did away with streaming, I've found that I've gone back to DVDs and I'm watching more of them than I did. I watched a load over Christmas and I've got a load more to watch when I've got the time. If you want to see what I actually did get in August, then I'll put a link up there and you can check out the last lot that I had as well. I hope you enjoyed this little run through of the DVDs that I've got into my collection lately, and I will see you in the next video.